Here is my simple forced air propane burner, but I've been very curious to know if it can be modified to run outside the furnace instead of just inside the furnace. Anyway, I'll give you another demonstration exactly what happens when you try to use the burner outside the furnace. As you can see, the flame is just starting to come out, and what's happening is it seems to dilute with the air, and if I push any more air through it, it will blow the flame out. So what I thought, I'll have to put a small tube on the end to try and contain the flame. I'll turn the air up full and we'll watch it just blow out. Here is a selection of some of the tubing that I've got. Now, that's the same size. That one's a little bit larger. That one's probably too large. And that one there, I think will be what I will need. Now this is the piece of tube I will be using. There's roughly the length. And what I'll have to do is chop off that part there. This is the progress so far. I've used an angle grinder to cut that piece off. And now what I need to do is make an adapter piece so that centralises the burner tube on the other burner tube. Now try the burner tube on the adapter sleeve. Works. This time it has been completed. That fits quite well. It's all done. Just a bit of cleaning up and we're ready to weld it together. Right, next step, put the adapter onto the inner burner tube and then tack weld it. The adapter collar has been welded on. I'll put 3 tacks there so it's flush with that surface there, so just in case it doesn't work I can easily knock it off again and try something else. Here are the 2 burner parts. They're just inserted like so, and then I weld some tacks along there again just to hold it steady. Just in case it doesn't work I can easily knock it off again, and then it's ready to try out. There are the 3 tack welds. Look downside in the tube. Ready to rock and roll. A vacuum cleaner, you see, is the source for the air. You could use a compressor, but it needs a large volume of air for such a large burner. And there is my speed controller, and I'll give it a quick demonstration on how it works. The speed controller is a very essential part of this burner, as you need to control very finely how much air and propane is running through the burner. Everything's been set up. Now it's time to light up the burner, see if it works. Look at that, it works. Turn the propane up so much more, and this time we'll see how it goes. Now we'll see how long it takes to heat up a piece of steel. Long to heat up. As you can see from the last shot, it's actually burning inside the tube, so it's unavoidable that the burner does get hot. But this burner tube here, I feel, is way too long, and if you shortened it a certain amount, it will work a lot better and it won't get as hot. But if you shorten it too much, it won't work at all. There's one final thing I'd like to say about this burner. It is purely experimental, so you have to have a bit of trial and error to get it working. It's not like the previous burner where it will work straight away. Otherwise, it works quite well.